Huh. Like, I'm kind of, so clearly, obviously, she cares a lot about us. She likes us a lot, but I guess so much more so than her feelings of friendship with everybody else. I mean, she was willing to just literally toss them all aside in order to spend the rest of her life with us. However, at the same time, I suppose she did toss them aside because they all turn against us, you know, and we are very important to her. So because they all turn against us, well, she's like, well, I have no reason to be friendly with them or trust them anymore. So I guess that's, you know, what she's thinking. Either way, she's madly in love with us and we are not seeing it. It's been 2 days since we escaped into this building. You and I have been having a comparatively peaceful time here. It doesn't look like they've managed to pinpoint this place yet. So they didn't see... Okay, it's just funny to me because they clearly are able to see what direction we run towards. Because you can see anybody from like 10 million miles away since there are literally no other people. And plus, like, they'll be able to hear where our footsteps are. Like, yeah, there's so many ways to figure out exactly where we are. So I don't think that it's that they haven't pinpointed it. I think they maybe just haven't come across a plan to confront us, maybe? Otherwise, they're pretty dumb. Looks like the rest of them have been gathering at the scramble and splitting into 2 groups and going around this whole time. Are they looking for us, like, legit, or are they conspiring for their next murder victim? It seems that Kami is directing them. They might be search parties. Best be careful just in case. Hello, Kyosuke! Food's ready!
Arigato.
Thanks. Hello. So we've been managing to procure a bunch of cup noodles, so that's good, and some milk, very tasty, delicious. Yu calls for me, and I head to our little makeshift dining area, made of a folding table and some camping chairs. Despite the spectacle, it's really just instant cup noodles. With the convenience stores having no electricity running in the refrigerators, the only food we've got is this preserved stuff. We stocked a whole bunch of them along with a portable gas stove for boiling water.
あれ? なんかこのカップ麺、普通と違うような。
Huh? It feels like these noodles are a little different than usual. The package says it's a basic salt broth, but the soup is cream-colored and has a fairly rich aroma. Is it because she boiled it with milk or something?
気づいた？私特製のちょい足しグルメ。
You noticed? It's my special gourmet edition.
塩味のカップ麺をホットミルクで作ってコンソメを溶かすとシチューっぽくなって美味しいんだよ。
Okay, I was reading ahead and I heard her pronounce it. She said consomme, but that I don't know if that's a Japanese pronunciation or if that's you know, it looks like a French word. I'll just say it how she said it. Add a bit of hot milk and consomme mixture into the soup, and it becomes almost like a stew. It's great!
知らなかった。
Huh? I never knew. Now that she mentions it, the aroma reminds me of a cream stew and really stimulates my appetite.
牛乳もこのままじゃ悪くなっちゃうし、使えるうちに使っておこうかなって。
The milk's gonna spoil sooner or later, so I figured I might as well use it when I can.
味にアクセントつけたいなら黒胡椒あるよ。はい。
Oh, I didn't add anything as a flavor accent yet. Here, some black pepper. Nice. Literally just says black pepper on it. She places a small container of pepper on the table with a tap. I can't help but nod in admiration at her preparedness.
ユウって昔に比べて随分家庭的になったよな。
You've gotten a lot better with household stuff since before, huh? Eh?
なんかお母さんみたい。
Like, you'd probably be a good mother. We are so dense. We are saying all these things without a care in the world, not realizing how it would affect her, how she'd think about it, how she would think. She's like, what is he thinking? Oh my god, Sakurai, I swear to God.
そうかな。
Oh my god.
なら今からでもお嫁に行ける。
Oh my god, she's confessing, she's proposing. Sakurai, please. Really? How about I become a bride right now? Or, Yu looks down, her cheeks flush brightly. She's mumbling about something, but I can't hear her. Did we really not pick any of that up? None of that? Not a single bit? Really?
もういっか。いただきます。
Well, okay, let's eat. We're so stupid. Oh my god.
どう うぞ召し上がり。
let's dig in! Yu's stewed flavored cup noodles certainly packs a punch and really hits the spot. We are so dumb. Oh my god, Sakurai, I swear to god. After lunch, there's really nothing for us to do. At Yu's suggestion, we've avoided going out of the building while it's still bright outside, as there's a high risk of us accidentally bumping into the others. I can at least use this time to think about what I should do from here on. Yesterday, I ended up chatting with Yu all the way till sundown. Just to be sure, I plan on spending my time today in analyzing our situation. I look back on what happened before and after Kageyama disappeared, as well as cross-checking everyone's alibis. Still, the problem is that I don't have a strong alibi myself. Looking at everything from an objective point of view, I have to accept that. Therefore, I'll need some kind of way to prove my innocence. Meanwhile, Yu's keeping watch on everyone using her digital camera, or sometimes just walking around the floor and snapping photos. She managed to find a power bank for her camera at a nearby electronics store, so she can charge it even without running electricity. I'd expect nothing less of a member of the photo club. She knows better than anyone else about that stuff. I think back to what first got Yu into photography. That was way back in elementary, I believe. There was a time where she had a complex because of how accomplished her older sister was. Everybody's got complexes because of their older and or younger siblings. What's going on here? With how down she was because of her inferiority complex, I suggested to try taking up photography as a hobby. Just out of nowhere? Just photography? Out of all those, they're like, yeah, well, it sucks that you're feeling inferior to your sister for some vague reason. Why not? No, photography! Though she's a bright and active sort of girl, it felt to me that she also has a delicate, naive side to her. There's a reason for that, though. Ever since before, Yu has had a special talent, an innate ability to spot something like the golden ratio that happens to appear in scenery and in nature. That's very specific. So was she like, check out that beautiful golden ratio right there in this scene, right here before my eyes. Do you not see this? That's a very specific thing. Okay, well, photography then is in fact a great way to apply your very specific talent and or, art or drawing, any sort of thing like that.
京介、見て見て、ビルとビルの隙間。
Oh, okay. Kyosuke, look! The space between the buildings there!
雲と太陽が綺麗に重なってるでしょ。なんか不思議な感じだよね。
The sun on top of the clouds look nice on top of each other. It's like, wow, that's so cool!
すごい！この螺旋階段。上から覗き込むと昔の階の化石みたいに見える。
Oh, wow! If you look down from the top, the spiral stairs here look like one of those old snail fossils I saw! Well, it's okay. She just has a natural eye and she just pointed this stuff out. That's kind of interesting. I haven't really been around people who specifically will point things out like that and like be like, oh, look at this from this particular view and see how it looks really cool like this. Like, I haven't really been around people like that, so that's very specific. Yeah, photography seems like a perfect application of your natural talent right here.
なんだっけ、アンモニウムだっけ？きれい。
What's it called? Ammonium or something? It's so pretty! Close but no cigar, my sweet. You certainly was always the first one to find these sorts of beautiful, naturally occurring views. And that's why I showed her a way to lift those views out. Basically, introduce her to photography as a hobby. Since then, Yu's skills in photography grew quickly. She would join kids' photography competitions, gaining awards, and standing out from the rest. She can't become like her sister, but she can become someone who her sister can't become. That was when Yu was able to gain that kind of confidence. I don't remember if they've talked much about her siblings yet. I feel like she has mentioned a sister, but I don't remember if they talked much about her or like their relationship with each other. Maybe now's the time that they're going to do that. But I certainly don't recall off the top of my head what it is that her sister does. As I was lost in nostalgia, Yu suddenly starts to fidget restlessly, her cheeks blushing. What's up? What? Are you seeing the beauty of my handsome face or something like that? What's going on here?
ねえ、京介。なんでさっきからずっと私のこと見てるの？
Hey, Kyosuke, you've been staring at me for a while now.
え？ああ、ごめん。
Eh? Sorry.
なんか楽しそうに写真撮ってるユウを見てたら懐かしくなって。
Just that when I saw you having enjoying yourself. Oh my god. Okay, just that when I saw you enjoying yourself taking photos, I started to think about the past.
懐かしい？
The past?
昔は僕も ユウの撮影によく付き合ってただろ。
I went along with your photography stuff pretty often before, right?
そういえばそうだね。ロケハンって意味も分かってなかったのに叫びながらはしゃいでたっけ。
Oh yeah! I'd be shouting something about location hunting, even though I didn't really have an idea what that meant. You replies wistfully.
絶対に入っちゃいけなそうな取り壊しが決まってるビルの中とか平気で忍び込んだりしてさ。
We'd sneak into a condemned building on the verge of being torn down like it was nothing.
ああったよね。後で現場の人にすっごい怒られたやつでしょ。
Yeah, we did, huh? And then some supervisor inside got real mad at us.
そうそう。中に入った途端はぐれちゃって一人で探すの大変でさ。
Yeah. We lost each other inside and I had to look for you by myself and stuff.
でもその時あれ
But back then... by myself? No, that's not quite right. It was you, me, and one other person. At least, it feels like there was one more. The person that we've forgotten. The victim! The Lo! It could be... I'm either thinking Lo or some other mysterious third party. Oh, what's that scary noise? I don't like it. I don't like it. That was scary. A sharp pain in my head. There's a sort of haziness in my mind. I have no idea what that other person looks like. I can't remember. Do our erased memories have something to do with it?
京介、どうしたの？大丈夫？
Kyosuke, what's wrong? You okay?
大丈夫。
I'm fine.
ちょっと頭痛がね。
Just a little headache.
そういえばビルに忍び込んだあの時って僕とユウ以外に誰かいなかったっけ？
Now that I think about it, when we snuck into the building, was there someone else with us too?
多分いなかったと思うよ。
I don't think there was.
実は私も曖昧なんだけど、でもいたとしたら町浩二くんじゃないかな。
My memory's actually a little fuzzy, but if there was, I guess it was Matsukoji-kun?
何面白とか言ってついてくること多かったでしょ。
He'd ask, "What's going on? That sounds fun!" and then tag along all the time.
それもそうか。
I guess that's true. If you can't remember either, maybe I'm just getting things mixed up. Or maybe it's deja vu. I've been pulled around by you to go with our photo shoots quite often and to all sorts of places. Maybe some of those memories are getting tangled with each other.
なんであれさ。
Well, either way.
なんかカメラを持ってあちこち歩き回ったり、シャッターを切る瞬間の真剣さだったりを思い出してたんだよ。
I was just thinking of how you could go all sorts of places with the camera, taking photos, and how serious you looked when you did.
さっきのユウを見て。
Oh, thanks to seeing your expression just earlier.
そっか、そうなんだ。なんか嬉しいな。
Huh? I see. That kind of makes me happy. Her mouth slackens as she replies bashfully.
でもなんで私、カメラだけは持ってたんだろう。
I wonder why I'm the only one here with this camera, though.
だって他のみんなは財布もスマホも持たずにクロノス世界に来ちゃったわけでしょ。
Because, like, everyone else came to the Chronos world without their wallets or their phones or whatever.
なのに私だけデジカメだけは持ってクロノス世界に来てる。
But I've got this...
なんでかな。
Oh, but I've got this camera here with me when I came to the Chronos world. That is really interesting. Like, we did take note of that, you know, as soon as she appeared, but, like, we didn't, you know, I didn't think much of it afterwards because it's like, hey, I didn't show up with anything, yet she has her camera, so that's really strange. But after that, I didn't really think about it because none of the other characters, like, we didn't really, it wasn't really a subject that was brought up, so I'm glad that we're bringing that back. That's definitely going to be significant. Maybe when she takes a picture at certain places, there's going to be a ghost or something about, you know, it's going to be significant in some way, obviously. Actually, now that she mentions it, that is strange. Did anyone else show up to Chronos World with anything?
東国のパティ。
Oh! Togoku and Patty! Togoku also had something, unlike everyone else, when she came to the Chronos World. I don't know why exactly, but she seems really she seems to really treasure that stuffed toy.
もしかしたらその人にとってのアイデンティティにつながるものだけは持ったままクロノス世界に移動してきたのかもしれないな。
Maybe they ended up bringing only an item that's deeply tied into their identity when coming into the Chronos world.
アイデンティティってなんだっけ？
There
聞いたことあるけど。
Oh. She says a lot more than what's translated, so that's kind of interesting. Their identity? What do you
わ
mean?
かりやすく言えばその人を形作る上で不可欠な要素みたいな意味かな。
To put it simply, something that's basically tied to them. Like, they wouldn't be who they are without it. It's kind of funny. I think we're only explaining this because in English, you know, it's self-explanatory just from the word identity. Like, we understand what that means. But I think it's because it's a loan word that she's like, I'm not really exactly sure what that means. Could you explain it to me? So yeah, I think that's the only reason why we're explaining it, because in English it's self-explanatory.
東国がぬいぐるみ持ってただろ。
Togoku had her stuffed toy, right?
あれ東国にとって大切なものらしいんだ。
That's really important to her.
じゃあ、私のカメラは私にとって大切で、私を形作る上で不可欠な要素ってこと？
So then, my camera's important to me, and I wouldn't be who I am without it, is what you're saying? That sounds kind of weird to say. It's like, oh, without that camera, you're not you, Momono. It's like, that sounds kind of weird phrasing, but I don't think it's intended that way.
憶測だけどね。
Just purely speculation, though.
でもユウはカメラを大切にしてる。
But I mean, you do take good care of it.
あながち間違ってはいないかもね。
I don't think I'm entirely wrong there.
うん、そうだと思う。っていうか、間違いなくそうだよ。
Yeah, I think that's right. Actually, that's absolutely right.
カメラは私にとってすごく重要で大切なもの。
This camera's like really, really important to me.
カメラを始めたきっかけは本当に些細なことだったのにね。
Even though it was such a small thing that got you started with photography. In no time at all, Yu's camera grew to have a great deal of significance in her life. And it's exactly because I know the impetus and process behind it that it's so meaningful.
でも、些細なんかじゃないよ。
It's not a small thing at all, you know?
京介が写真を勧めてくれたから、私は自分に自信を持っていいんだって思えたんだよ。
I was only able to gain my self-esteem because you suggested I get into photography.
いつも比べられて、比べちゃって、そのたんびに勝てないなって思ってたお姉ちゃんが相手でも。
I'd always be compared to my sister, and every time I would think to myself, I'd never be able to beat her.
カメラさえ持っていれば、胸を張れるようになったの。
But ever since I got this camera, I've been able to hold my head up high.
だから、全然些細なんかじゃない。京介がくれたきっかけで、私は自分の世界が開けたんだもん。
So it's not just a small thing, it's all thanks to you getting me into photography that I was able to discover a whole new world for myself.
そんな大げさな。
Oh, come on, don't exaggerate.
事実は事実だよ。少なくとも私はそう思ってる。全部京介のおかげだからね。
That's just how it is. At least, it is for me. It's all thanks to you. That's why...
今更だけど、ありがとね、京介。
Well, it's kinda late, but thanks, Kyosuke.
あ、うん。どういたしまして。
Yeah, you're welcome. Yu's forthright, honest smile. For just a brief moment, my heart was practically about to explode. So, like, we feel something for her, but it doesn't seem like we vocalize or monologue it often. Like, we don't really seem to express to ourselves often what we seem to feel about her. Sure, there was that one time where we described it as, like, ethereal, sexy, breathe, sigh, or whatever. There was, like, kind of like that one time, and sometimes we talk about how our heart's beating kind of fast, but otherwise we don't seem to be very receptive to her, like, openly being pretty affectionate towards us. So I'm kind of confused. We're a typical harem protagonist. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the explanation for all of this. Anyways, when I woke up in the morning, Yu was already gone.
Yu?
Yu?
どこだ?
Where'd you go? No response. Now I'm worried. Did something happen to her? Maybe like with Togoku or Kageyama, she disappeared. Did she get killed by someone? I thought to raise my voice to call her again. But then, the culprit might still be lurking around nearby. It'd be more dangerous if he found out I was already up and moving about. I hear something falling down from above me. Oh, I'm scared. Where are they gonna show up? Is there someone upstairs? Whether that's you or someone else entirely, I'll have to go and find out. Oh no. I hear a voice all of a sudden. That was Yu's voice. It didn't seem like she was panicked or screaming, though. Is Yu upstairs doing something? Okay, maybe this is like a surprise. Maybe this is a nice thing. Maybe, maybe I don't have to be scared. Maybe it's gonna be okay. I was really scared for a second. Everything's gonna be fine, right? Huh? Oh, what's she doing over there? Water? Paint? I climb up the stairs and reach the upper floor. Nobody in the immediate vicinity. Instead, there's a towel sitting here, as well as a whole bunch of makeup just lying all over. Well, if it's makeup, then she's probably just doing her makeup. I hear the clatter of things shuffling around from the adjacent room. Why is there still scary music? It's not scary. We heard her voice, she didn't seem panic, and there's makeup. It's fine. I can clearly sense someone's presence in the room. You, are you there? Kyosuke, don't scare me! And why are you awake? I mean, I'm a human. I gotta wake up at some point. That's not what I mean. You don't always wake up this early. I just happened to wake up. Man, you know I'm the one worried about you here. You weren't anywhere when I woke up. Well, sorry about that, but I'm just fine. Hearing that is a huge relief to me, but what is she doing? Is she really okay? So she screamed. So she screamed earlier when we just woke up before she knew that we were awake. So, if she's doing makeup, did she actually stab herself in the eye or something? Because I can relate to that. It's hard. Like putting on eyeliner and crap, that's freaking hard, dude. So, what exactly are you doing here? Wait, what's she doing? Is she changing? I'm so confused. Wait, just hold on. Just don't come here. Seriously, don't get any closer. Stupid, quit peeking. Peeking? What are you even? Wait a minute. She's hiding behind something with some running water. Oh, is she showering right now? Maybe she's showering, running water. Maybe she's using water bottles or something. She's hiding behind something with some running water, and she doesn't want me to see and said I was peeking. So, I mean, she could just tell us that she's trying to take a shower. I feel like there's nothing stopping her from telling us that. Like, okay, if I were in her position, there was a guy I liked, and he surprised me by waking up too early, and maybe I'm naked or something, and trying to take a bath. You know, I'd be flustered, I get it, but like, she can just, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to say that you're naked right behind a column, 2 feet away from the guy that you like. I get that, but still, like, it's gonna create weird misunderstandings. He might be really worried, like, just be like, hey, I'm like changing or something, or, can you go away for a second? Like, just something simple, The delivery of the voice actor. Are you like showering or something? Yeah, so you better not come here, I swear to God. I'm naked and all. Too much information! I'm gonna end up starting imagining things I shouldn't be imagining! Why are you taking a shower at a time like this? Oh no, oh my god. Cause like, it's been 4 days since I've washed my hair and I feel all sticky! Yeah, and oh my god, if I had to go 4 days without showering with a guy that I like, and we barely have anything around, and it's kind of like a not a so I was trying to say hostage situation. No, I'm trying to say captive? No, wait. Fugitive. Oh my god, I'm so bad with words. It's like a fugitive situation. I'd feel gross too. Yeah, I'm surprised that she's only taking now after 4 days to take the opportunity to shower, because she could have tried beforehand, I guess.
だからって僕が寝てる間に隠れてコソコソしなくてもいいじゃないか。
But what's the point of doing that while I'm sleeping? No need for you to keep it a secret.
よくないの。ものすごく重要なことなの。女の子にとっては。
Yes, there is! This is super important for a girl, okay? Yeah, okay. Again, I'm trying to put myself in her shoes. Like, they're high school kids, so they're pretty young. Yeah, I get it. Like, it's a guy that you like, but like, you're not really together. So it's like kind of weird if you're like, hey, I'm gonna go upstairs and shower, okay? Like, yeah, like I kind of get it, but I don't know. All right, use you. She vehemently denies my suggestion. For some reason, I have nothing else to say in return.
ゆうか、京介、いつまでそこにいるの？
So, Kyosuke, just how long do you plan on standing there?
こっちは大丈夫だから、下戻っててよ。ここからは乙女の秘密の時間なんだから。
I'm fine here already, so just go back downstairs. This is my secret girl time here.
乙女の秘密の時間？
Secret girl time? We are so flustered. We are a high school boy. We are a high school boy. My god. The voice actor, like, usually he sounds pretty steady. Like, he has emotions, he has variance and nuance. You know, he's not like a cold, like, quiet guy. He's like an average dude, right? But like, his voice actor, the pitch is going so high. This is how I'm used to hearing him, actually. When I heard him do his role for Bungo Stray Dogs, he was quite a high-pitched, guy. His voice range was pretty high. When he speaks normally as well, his voice range sits pretty high. So he seems to be tending to go a little bit lower when he's talking on average. But anyways, his high pitches are coming on out. Like changing and doing my makeup!
わかったわかった。
All right.
邪魔してごめん。
Sorry to bother you.
どうぞごゆっくり。
Take all the time you want. After leaving those words, I turn to take my leave. The sounds of the shower behind me. Then, what? Is she gonna pop out or something? Please don't.
ところでそのシャワー、後で僕も浴びてもいいかな。
Oh, alright. Do you mind if I take a shower after?
はあ、夜に水を運んでからじゃないと、多分飲み水が足りないかも。
We'll probably need to get some more water at night first. Otherwise, we wouldn't have enough water to drink.
おい。
Hey. Just what is she doing with our precious drinking water? Oh my god. Ooh, anime heart racing situations. Woohoo! Gotta throw in that lighthearted stuff, in between all the heavy stuff, you know what I mean? Gotta have some doki doki romantic moments, you know what I'm saying? Alright. It's still going to be a while until dawn breaks.
なんだか眠くならないな。
Can't really sleep. I place a chair by the window and stare blankly into the night sky. In this world without any man-made lighting, the moon is surprisingly bright. It illuminates much of the city around it. Surrounded by the pale, bluish-white light, it's a strange feeling. I woke up a bit too early, and now it feels like I'm having trouble sleeping. Maybe it's because I was so caught up with thinking that my mind's too active now.
今日でもう6日目か。
This is already our 6th day. Damn, we've been here for a while. I wasn't expecting this. Like, this is a really interesting change to the pacing of the story. Because, like, first, 2 people disappear, and we were just about maybe starting to think of trying to search for the culprit. So I thought that was where the plot was going. We were gonna, after Kageyama's suggestion and the suspect list being brought up, Togoku's disappearance, I thought we were gonna start looking for the culprit, but all of a sudden, we are literally gone from the entire group / plot for 6 days. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm guessing, so she's asleep over there. Okay, she's asleep over there. So this is in the middle of the night and we cannot sleep, is the night after the whole shower incident. So, okay, this is crazy. It feels like time's flowing faster. And despite that, we're still completely in the dark. And it was also, I'm still keeping in mind that Kamiya was like, after Togoku's disappearance and we were searching for her, it's like, oh, after 2 days, we're gonna find her. So I'm still kind of keeping that in mind. I'm not really sure why he said that. He might have like explained it away very quickly before, and like, it's not something that I should really focus on, but I'm still keeping it in mind because, time is kind of the essence to keep track of right now. about why we're trapped in this world and about the culprit that was mentioned on those billboards. But before all that, I'm still here, unable to prove my own alibi. It's frustrating how I can't produce any physical evidence for any of that. I've been thinking about going back to the scramble or the hotel in the hopes of finding evidence while everyone's still asleep. How about the notebook? We should probably go get that, shouldn't we? But every time I mention that to you, she would stop me. Yeah, okay.
ダメだよ、まだダメ。そうやってしびれを切らしたところを捕まえようって思ってるはずだもん。
No, not yet! I bet they're just waiting for you to lose your patience, and then they'll catch you there!
まだ早いよ。もうちょっと待ってみよう。
It's too soon! Can't you wait a bit more? I kind of wonder if Yu has something in mind. Honestly, like if she has some kind of plan, if she's trying to run out of a certain amount of time, like I'm kind of wondering at this point.